YouTube creepy crawler. Hey, we're gonna do a review on this Lokithor J3250 Jumpstarter. So here we have my 78 K10. Does have a good battery in it, but it's easy to disconnect. So we'll see if we can get this jump starter. We'll disconnect the battery and see if the jump starter will start the truck. Quick unboxing reveals pretty good sized jump starter. Let's see what else is in here. Some cables. Actually, pretty nice looking cables. They got a lot of spring tension to them. Here's like you have a car charger, a regular charger, and then I think a USB-C maybe charger. Either way, also get a manual. Don't need that. Let's get this thing hooked up. Well, this is a big improvement over my other one. This one has a monstrous plug connector. Plugs in there. All right, just the jump pack's hooked up. Let's see if it'll start. It's a little grumpy. There we go. So, yep, it works, guys. Even with no battery, it'll start a 350 V8. Just real quick, to show you how to get it into forced start mode, so if you just turn this thing on, clamp it onto a battery, if it's a dead battery, it just does everything it needs to. But if you're trying to do it like I am, like say your battery's just completely junk or you don't have a battery at all, you have to put it in what's called forced start mode. We did have to end up getting that out to figure it out. But basically you just press these two buttons. Then I don't know if you heard that click, but once you hear the click, then I believe this green light comes on. And then these are just, that's why I have this one clamped here so that they don't short out. These are both hot now, just like if it was hooked, jumper cables hooked up to a battery. So that's what I did, set it like that, clamped it on my cables off the battery, and it fired this truck up. So, and I had to crank it for a little bit to get fuel back in the fuel pump. So I'm definitely very happy with this thing. Guys, have any questions, leave a comment. I'm going to put a link to this thing in the description. Well, guys, I know that's not much of a review, but that is the hardest thing I had to start, and it starts it without any battery in it at all. So I'm sure if I had even a half dead battery, this would more than do my diesel truck. It says 5.9 gas or 9.5 gas, 7.5 diesel. I'm sure that's probably stretching a little bit. I mean, it's Chinese, but I'll have to say I'm impressed with it. Like the build quality, it feels like you could drop it and it won't fall to pieces. It's got nice rubber plugs for the ends. It's got a light built into it, so that's pretty handy. Yeah. So I'll probably give this one to my wife, or maybe I'll just keep it around. I have a little bitty one. Maybe about the size of a cell phone. It works good, but your battery has to just barely not be able to start your car or your truck. I mean, if it's just like a jump start thing, yeah, sure. But like if it's been sitting for a little bit dead, it's not going to do it. I have no doubt that this one will definitely do that, and it'll be super handy for taking in, seeing if stuff will crank over, or just being able to test it without having to lug around a whole, big battery, because the other one I had, definitely you couldn't see if motors would crank with it. This one, I feel like you can. I did buy this thing, so I'm going to, obviously it's not like I'm sending it back or anything, so it's going to hang out. I'll try to do an updated video in like maybe a year once I actually get, a few charge cycles on it. And maybe if I get into some other stuff, I can go over what we get into with it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Creepy Crawler signing out.